the avenue. Looking up to the, yeah, that's towards the entrance to the avenue, near the end. If you go down here, put my chair a bit quicker. You go down to the end of the avenue. All right. This is a little lane called Seaway Lane, and if you travel up there you can go towards town or go along the road to Berryhead, and if you go down the lane you go to the coastal path, and just down there you get to the beach. Down there you can go along to Berryhead. This is the Cheshire Home, Douglas House. Used to be Cheshire Home. It's not the Cheshire Foundation anymore. It's a residential. Well, it's a nursing home now. It used to be for young disabled adults. Way back when I was living there in '87. This is a place called Dragon's Tail, and it's self-contained flats for people with disabilities. Here we are at my house. So we can see my antennas up on the chimney. In the background we've got my collinear. It's a Diamond V2000, 670 and 6 meters. 2 meters, 6 meters and 70 sems. In the foreground we have a disc cone for my AOR 8500 communications receiver. Got my Bulper. It's a band optimized log periodic antenna, 10 elements. That does 5 bands, 10 right through to 20, including the walk bands. In the foreground we have the President Himalaya, and that's not attached to anything at the moment. No, that goes into my antenna switch. We have an antenna that's leaning slightly. That's a 6 meter vertical, and then we have a wire antenna, which is HF, that's 18 through to 10. So we'll go indoors and have a look. That's my Mercedes Sprinter there, which is converted. It's had specialised driving controls so that I can drive it myself. This is used to be a double garage when I first moved here, but because I don't park my van in there because it's too tall, I had it converted into a nice big room. So this is where my radios are located, and it's my shack. So I have some computers here, a laptop, a couple of monitors attached to the laptop, and then all my radios are located here. That's the ICOM 7800, an Expert SPE Expert 1K amplifier, and there's my Sun SDR2DX, which is a software defined radio. I have a 40-inch monitor and a couple of monitors here. This is attached to the PC. The other monitor, it goes into the back of the radio, so that when I put the radio on, like so, you can see that the monitor shows an extended display. There's my rotator there. This here is a Rat Pack antenna switch, which is located outside. All my antennas go into that, and I can choose which antenna I want to use. Power supply. This is the AOR 8500 communications receiver. So there we have all the radios. I have an antenna switch here, which I can choose different antennas from. Actually, there are more radios. One of them goes to the SDR, and the other one goes to the amplifier and the radio. So if I want to use the beam down on this one, I can just change the radios on there. So I don't tend to use this room much anymore because it's a bit dark down here, because the only lighting it gets is from the front, and I'm thinking about putting some skylights in here. I tend to use another room, which I'll show you now. In fact, what I'll do first is go onto the balcony and show you the antenna from the balcony. So this is the nice view that we've got from our balcony. Absolutely lovely. It's a nice little sun trap here. That's Sharkham Point, looking out to Lyme Bay in Brixham. Beautiful. There's my antennas. If I tilt my chair back, you'll be able to see my antenna probably. It's an 18-metre heavy-duty radio structures tower. And as you can see up there, that's the 10-element band optimized log periodic. It's an absolutely fabulous antenna. It really is. It's the best HF beam I've ever had. And it also works very well on the CB frequencies. It's completely resonant, and so if you are a CB operator, I do use CB occasionally, not very often, but it works as well on the CB frequencies as it does on all the HF frequencies. So if you are a CB operator, then this is the antenna for you. If you are a radio ham as well, you see the pigeons like using it as well. If I put a kilowatt through the antenna, I'll soon have them jumping up and down. So there you have it. So let's go and have a quick look at my second amateur radio lounge. Creaky chair. Right. Close this door, a bit breezy. There I am. So here we are, my secondary lounge. Smaller, more compact, warmer in the winter, with the added bonus of a beautiful view looking out over to the sea. So this is my other setup in here. Let's say it's just a small, used to be a dining room, but I've turned it into a little lounge just for myself. Television on the wall, 2 monitors attached to a PC. This is my microphone. It's the Blue Yeti Professional. I've got it mounted on a Heil boom, and we've got the Expert SDR2 software open. This is the log for OM software for logging, and down here I have PST rotator software, which means I can control my rotator from up here. It's connected down into the rotator down in the shack, but I can control it over the network because the rotator is connected to the network, so it's quite easy to control it here. I can also control the rotator with the logbook program as well. I just type in a call sign and it gives me the beam heading up here, so I just click on it and it'll turn it, so it's great. And I can control the radio either on screen using my trackball mouse here, or I can use keyboard shortcuts. And let's say I want to go, let's have a look, click on the screen, go to 15 meters, 17, I'm just pressing 6, 7, 8, so 6, press 6 on the keyboard, 15, 7 is 17 meters, 8 is 20 meters. They're all shortcut keyboard cuts. If I want to scroll right up, I've got the right hand key to do that. The left hand, the right arrow, I can scroll like that. And to do the smaller increments, the up key to go up, the down key to go right, and to press the PTT, I just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I just press the space bar. So I did buy myself a Shuttle Express, but I think I wasted my money because using keyboard shortcuts with the Sun SDR is by far the easiest way to use this radio with the PC. It's absolutely brilliant, I love it. So that's my setup here. These are two 27-inch monitors, both attached to my PC down here. So there we have it. That's my secondary shack. Well, it's really my primary shack now, because it's the one that I use all the time. So there we have it, guys. Little tour of my radio shack in my house, and where I live in arguably the loveliest place on earth. Well, I would say that, wouldn't I? But I don't think there's many places where you can sit operating the radio and look out on such an idyllic and beautiful view like that. Never ever get tired of it. I've been here for 26 years now, and I never get tired of looking at that beautiful view. It really is gorgeous. Hope you enjoyed my little tour. Cheers for now.